Ladies and gentlemen, I have to warn you ahead of time. I'm in a really, 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 really good mood. As sometimes it doesn't always translate to me being super funny. I'm in a good mood for multiple reasons, one of them being the atmospheric defense team / prayer warriors / asteroid fight club has been totally kicking butt on potential tropical cyclone number 3, which may or may not get named Claudette. As you can see here, we've got the dry air and wind shear still combating it, and it has been preventing it from developing so far. Now, I definitely don't want to get too cocky too early, and I want to say again, this thing is going to drop hellacious amounts of rain, and it's going to cause a lot of problems for people. And I definitely shouldn't get too excited until we go the whole storm without any deaths. But, like I said, we will have major rainfall coming into the south area, and with the multiple storms coming to the north, these two spots are going to continue to see heavy flooding all the way through July, is my educated guess. But we live in a dangerous and unstable world, so I'm going to take victories and good moods whenever I can get them. What is that? Oh, hey. I hope that's cool with you. Also, I would like to ask all the Asteroid Fight Club members out there and prayer warriors if you could send some prayers and love and healing to my friend and Asteroid Fight Club member, Mikey T. He'll be having surgery this weekend. He's had some long COVID complications. And so please send healing vibes, good thoughts, and prayers his way. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, let's talk about earthquakes. We've had some interesting action. We had a 3.9 earthquake off of Florida, Palm Coast, because of an experimental explosion, which may or may not be a silly way of saying the little death. All right, that was a bad joke. I warned you, my sense of humor might be off. I'll have to look into this more, but I thought I'd point it out. Also, we had that 3.8 earthquake in Indiana that had people kind of super freaked out. But remember, with all the gas giants on the same side of the sun, we are going to be on the lookout for earthquake upticks pretty much through 2023, 2024, 2025. Although we are getting a little more balance now that some of the inside planets, like Venus and Mars, are swooping around. They were all bunched up on one side for a while there. And anytime we get more balance, I'm a happy dude. But I want to say again, with Jupiter and Neptune, Jupiter will be going a retrograde on the 20th, so we will be looking for some weird storm retrograde action. But it won't go back into Aquarius until the end of July, so hopefully that'll cut down on some of the flooding. But as I've said before, with Saturn all alone in Aquarius with crypto is not exactly having the best time with Saturn. And I want to say again, for all the crypto bros out there, man, hey, the next time y'all are winning big, I got advice. Don't be dicks. Like the whole have fun staying poor was a really bad mantra. And spread the love. And no matter what, people are like, have fun staying poor. I'm like, yo, bro, no matter what my financial condition, I always do my best to have fun. So that's just how it is. Oh, also, and with Pluto in Capricorn for another 2.5 years, definitely look for the plutocracy, which is governation by super rich people. Like the rich people can be fighting amongst themselves. I know the internet's like tell you that like all rich people are totally unified at all times. I don't believe that to be true, and we're all welcome to have our own opinions. Severe weather outlook for today. We are watching out for some wild weather just south of the Great Lakes, kind of where the earthquake happened. Today, tonight, and then tomorrow, we have more severe weather to look out for. A lot of people have said that we need to watch out for tornado spin-ups as potential tropical cyclone Claudette makes landfall, and then we've got more spots up here to watch out for. Also, of the many reasons I have to be happy today, I am now within $99 of my June 2021 fundraiser because y'all are so awesome. Shout out to Illinois, the state I was born in, and Carolyn, Megan, artist.com, and everyone in Astro Fight Club who's been so cool the whole time. Thank you for allowing me to be your planetary defense commander. I'm only $99 left to go. I'm super optimistic, yo. That we're definitely monitoring the wildfires and the heat wave situation that's happening out west. I don't know if I like this wildfire map because it makes it look like the entire east coast of the United States is on fire. I don't think that's true. I'll have to try and find a better wildfire map. But I do know that they're having some definitely wildfire situations in Arizona right now and potentially California. Joseph L. Felt feels like telling us about the Backbone Fire west of Pine, Arizona. Each time you open the map, you'll see the modus visual. What? Yeah, so there's a lot of fires going on in Arizona as records are broken, being shattered, and falling. Wow, what a tremendous surprise. We broke more records in the deserts today. 119 seems to be a pretty popular number. Yeah, stay cool, my friends. Definitely. Over this weekend, stay cool. And remember, more people are prone to lose their temperature when it's hotter as opposed to colder, so make a concerted effort to stay even keel in almost every situation. Also, once again, shout out to all the first responders, all the super cool police officers out there, and all the people in the military. Pretty much everybody's helping keeping civilization stable and together during these crazy times in the grand transition. Definitely shout out to all the cool 1337 white hats out there. Daniel Swain bringing us the heat information pane. Here we go. Yeah, dude, 124 down here. I think you got the 120. Look at that, 127 up there. 126. Yeah, dude, these are some vicious numbers. Another reason I feel so good is after pretty much staying in total absolute crazy man lockdown for like a year and a half, 2 years, I've now started walking since the middle of March. And though I felt a little off, from here to here, I'm averaging about 4 miles a day over the last month. And so I physically feel healthier, and I highly recommend to everybody else, be smart, get outside, get more oxygen and sunlight. And I double dog dare you to use your imagination to have fun and think positive thoughts about the future, the summer, and you yourself. Also, I want to thank the entire cool weather community. You guys have just gotten so much cooler and so much better over the last 8 years. I'm extremely proud of y'all. Technically, I'm proud of everybody, but definitely the weather community. They show their imagination in great ways and maintain a good sense of humor. But yes, shit is still wild, crazy, and dangerous. Structure fire with extension in Wildland in Portola, Plumas County. And the flood threat for here and then parts of the upper northeast over the next 6 weeks are going to be great. Big. Oh, and I got to say, I'm putting out my Jedi intuition. The next tropical cyclone, possible hurricane, possible depression, I think we'll see, will be around July 2nd. That's pretty much a Jedi gut call. And so that is the date I'm looking out for, and just letting you guys know ahead of time. And technically, at this point, I couldn't even pinpoint for you where the low is, but I'm pretty sure this thing is going to keep pumping moisture up into the Gulf Coast for a couple days. And so I am watching it like a hawk. Although there's a chance I may go out for a drink or two tonight and go for a walk. I like walking around the city. We'll see, though. We'll see. Maybe if I magically get to my fundraiser goal, I'll do that to celebrate. I should probably wait till then. But yeah, man, I want to say, being a lifelong optimist, I'm probably going to stick with it and do my best to give you guys good information as much as I can. And I need to do an edited video over the next few days because those are great. Here we're looking at mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours. Oh, also I want to say there's a show on, I don't know if you guys follow the MCU. It's called Loki. They're 2 episodes in. It's incredibly well written. It's funny, and I just really enjoy it. So I know it's kind of weird me saying that I really like the show Loki, but it's true. But then also me being a Norse Jedi Christian is weird. But hey, we live in a weird world, man. We definitely live in a weird world. And I also thank God, Jesus Christ, everybody out there who is super cool again. But I try to stay humble for multiple reasons. One of them being, no matter what, when I make a video, there's always going to be one person's like, holy crap, you just got crappy. I hate you. I'm leaving. And so I'm like, okay. I hope you find what you're looking for, buddy. The sun will come out tomorrow. You could bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. And today, the sun came out today. Did you go see it? I should go look for. Also, I've been in a good mood ever since I saw Venus up in the sky. I don't know. I like Venus, and she can get so bright, man. But please, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, parts of Florida, Georgia, I'm not downplaying the water danger threat. Let's try not to lose anybody. And you guys are probably going to be facing a lot of flood problems over the next 6 weeks. But was a bad segue. And this thing may kind of strengthen or stay strong as it moves out of the East Coast. And then some models have it recurving back up from Nova Scotia anyway, where to the Boston, Massachusetts, New England area. Like yesterday, someone in the comments was like, hey man, you fearing fog vampires is dumb. I was like, okay, it's a joke, man. I don't know. Did you ever watch the movie The Lost Boys? That movie stayed with me forever. It was a really great movie. Highly recommend it. Yeah, you got, like I'm saying, these are your flood spots up here, and then you got flood spots down here, and water carries weight, so we're definitely going to have to keep an eye out for earthquakes. And in the worst case, doom scenario, you get a major earthquake and like part of this America falls into the ocean, the Edgar Casey scenario. So we are trying to avoid that. To do that, we have to be cool, raise our vibration, use teamwork, and not let the bastards keep us down. Yeah, there's still going to be some wind issues, tropical storm force winds, and some storm surge, although it won't be super great like hurricane levels. That's good. But the rain levels will be probably category 2 hurricane damaged style. All right, now let us watch the GFS run together. Another one I watched last night. It seemed pretty floody. Watch how there's going to be one band that trails to the northeast, and then other bands where the moisture comes out of the Gulf. And so I guess this run is, so that has, oh crap, I'm on June 11th. I just screwed up. All right, we are now on, we've gone ahead a week, and we are now looking at the very latest GFS run. But you'll see in this run what I'm talking about, where you're getting a lot of moisture coming through up through here, and then you're getting a lot of moisture coming down to the Gulf. And so these parts are going to be getting flooded, and then parts up here are going to be getting flooded. And this will be an ongoing theme. Some of the runs I've seen lately have been pretty alarming, and you're seeing some pretty big rain bands even as the storm moves out and moves through. And so, yeah, we're definitely on super high red alert for flood watches. And some of these storms that are going to be angling down are going to be big problems flood-wise. So, just letting you know. I don't know if I admitted this or not, but over the last few years, I've been super cynical about finding a romance for myself. And somehow, the last few days, I've undergone healing. So that's cool. I'll touch your face. Hey, man, I read this when I was 15, the X-Men Mutant Massacre. This messed me up so bad. Luckily, I've healed from it. Don't tell anyone, but Longshot's one of my favorite X-Men. Okay, great. The X-Men are doing better now. They have their own planet. It's new, from what I've heard. Can't confirm. I haven't been there yet. Why is frosted meteor smoke blue? I don't know, but frosting sounds delicious. Snow cone sound delicious. Watermelon sounds delicious. These are noctilucent clouds, and they are finally spilling out of the Arctic Circle. And lately, people have been complaining the last few days that solar activity is low. Yeah, that's true. But we still have one sunspot on the sun. It remains stable. And so I'm just glad we have one sunspot on the sun. You know? Yay! Would I be super happy with 1,000 kisses? Absolutely. But I'll find a way to be happy with one kiss. You know what I'm saying? Upcoming asteroid encounters. We got nothing major on the board for the next few days as far as worries. So that's good. If you're looking at this, makes it look like we ain't got shit to worry about for a couple days. But they're always surprise pop-up asteroids, so we'll keep an eye out for that shiz too. Hey, dude, if you have a record player and love great sounds, you can pick up a limited edition red vinyl of Selena Gomez's Revelacion at Target if you want. There's a song in there called Una de Vez. It's really, 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 really good. And it helped get me through the winter storm of February 2021. James Wilson, Tornado Kid, letting us know that tornadoes were spotted somewhere near Indiana and Ohio. The Stromboli volcano. Short-lived lava flow on Sierra del Fuego. And you can cook cookies in your car in Kansas City. Just letting you know. But 134 people die each year due to heat. So definitely don't keep your pets or your kids in the car, man. You know? Alabama Hills evacuated due to wild and fire danger. Code red, alert, campers and recreationists. We had another paroxysm occur on June 18th at Mount Etna and Suwan Sajima, these nuts, volcano in Ryukyu Islands, Japan. Eruptions continue, nighttime glow. Explosive eruption of the volcano continues. Yay. I'll touch your face, force feed you ice cream with sprinkles. You know, on the astral plane or whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot about you, Europe. I'm sorry. After a week of scorching heat that brought record-challenging temperatures across much of Western and Central Europe, severe thunderstorms may become a threat in several countries this weekend. All right, now let's watch this map again on the GFS with our eyes on parts of Europe. Because I forgot, there's going to be a big, heavy rainstorm, possible flooding in Europe over the next few days. And so we watch here, big storm coming through, bam, whack-a-doodle. And then it pushes up, sticks around, just kind of hangs out, dumps a lot of rain, and then it disappears on the 25th. So that's like a week of rain for parts of Europe, and then there's more rain. Oh, yeah, so Europe, you guys could be getting over 200 millimeters, 300 millimeters of rain in some spots. I will do a better job of staying on top of it because it's going to start, I guess, tomorrow, and then it'll stick around for a while. The Willow Fire is now raging out of control within the footprint of the August 1977 Marble Cone Fire in northern St. Lucia Mountains. In super bad news, communities were buried under landslides after monsoon rain caused a river to burst. Aerial video shows the damage in Sindhupalachok, Nepal on Wednesday. Some areas are definitely getting hit hard by the monsoon season over on the eastern continents. So please, prayers to them. Congratulations to Scotland when they achieved the most Scottish of results, a moral victory. By Jove and Great Scott. Like I said, wannabe, maybe, maybe not, Claudette may cause problems for some areas as it moves out and up. We will continue to watch. Dog eCoin broke under 30 cents. Remember, I think Bitcoin's going to like 10,000, 20,000 again. But we'll see. I don't actually have any, so it's just pure speculation. But I did call it super accurately almost to the day that it dropped. So sometimes it pays attention to listen. You know, Jonathan Erderman, he got his first legit soaking he's had at his house in weeks. That must have made your wife happy. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I made the D's Nuts joke earlier. It was inappropriate. Forgive me. Dang good moods. MCS, V, throwing letters. But if I do go out tonight and I end up at the beach for sunset, I'll go live for you guys like I usually do. Or maybe I'll stay home and go live. Or who knows what I'm going to do. The night is up for grabs. And then we've got like a 5-day advance warning for next Monday and Tuesday storms in the east, which is pretty rare. So, you know, severe weather will continue to ramp up. Okie dokie. We're watching stuff. We are definitely watching stuff. 3 areas of concern: potential tropical cyclone 3, severe thunderstorms across the Ohio Valley, and major heat wave in the west, plus the thing in Europe. Yeah, UK, you're definitely getting in on the Zeus, Jupiter, Poseidon, Neptune, and Pisces action, along with everybody else, pretty much. I mean, not everybody, of course. The really dry places are staying really dry. Smoke them if you got them. I'm definitely smoking one right now. Well, listen. Did you hear me flick my bic? Okay. This is extreme flooding in Yalta, Crimea, brought to us by Kirill Bekhanov. Yeah, dude, teamwork. I highly recommend teamwork. We are one Earth family, whether you like it or not. Do hobby researchers discovered orbital patterns of trans-Neptunian objects. We need to talk about this more. Although, I'm more worried about people than I am Planet X. Meaning, I think if we can come together, we can handle anything. Yep, that's right. Anything. But I'm a severe optimist. And the whole dimming of Betelgeuse is still weird, and we need to talk about it a lot more, and I need to make another cool video on it. Because it's interesting. Betelgeuse is in the Orion constellation, which is one of my favorite constellations of all time. And it's just, there's so little we know about our own star and our star field. Brandy Cahew, she's never been more satisfied. It's always something good to hear your lady say. That her house is dumb. No smart anything. She's talking about Texans claim their thermostats were raised remotely during this week. We had to ERCOT say, hey, we need you guys to conserve your energy usage because apparently our grid is still stuck in the 60s or some shit. So yeah, there were reports that our energy company just tapped in and was like, hey, we're bringing everybody's electricity down. So that's shitty. Lightning strikes this morning have sparked a west fire of Independence, California. Another reason I'm so happy is after 20 years of Mars, there are 3 missions to Venus now. And that is so cool. Venus Veritas and Valiant Thor. Water in a key California reservoir will fall so low this summer that its hydroelectric power plant will be forced to shut down for the first time ever. Power grid problems, bro. And remember at the very start of the pandemic, I told a lot of people always focus only on the USA. And I said, look, 2 places to watch behavior definitely is Israel and Russia. And so Russia's having major problems now. India had the last major surge. Now it seems to be happening in Russia. And I still fear that we're going to get another surge in the winter. And so, not taking the vaccine is a risk. Taking the vaccine is a risk. And it's up to you to decide what you want to do. But either way, whatever you do, I would recommend not just getting into all the negativity either side. Man, if you want to find shitty shit in this world, you can always find something. But it's time for people to learn how to come together again. All right, Europe, giving you love. Yep, over 100 millimeters here could happen in the zone as you guys get a lot of rain. Whatever area this is, I don't know the geography that well in Europe. Never been there. Love to go someday. Oh, this video is at 23 minutes. That's like a whole sitcom, but I don't think I was that funny this time. I warned you at the very beginning, though. Okay. Shout out to Alan Davis. I think you guys know that I was raised on Norse mythology, the Bible, and comic books, and really good movies. So I always feel lucky. Anyway, he's a great artist that I definitely have enjoyed my whole life. So thanks, dude. Happy birthday. Juneteenth has become a national holiday. Secretary of Defense Lloyd J. Austin III. Juneteenth holds particular significance for our military. It marks the date in 1865, 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, when Union soldiers led by the U.S. Army, Major General Granger, issued General Order Number 3, informing the people of Texas that all slaves are free. And F you, slavery. Freedom is a great thing, man. And so let us all try to have a very excellent 4th of July, that everybody everywhere has a reason to celebrate the levels of freedom that we still have. And the fact that civilization is still standing is a major accomplishment, because definitely since 2014, it's just been next level all the time, every day. Sidebar, sometimes healing hurts, but then sometimes healing is the best feeling in the world. I was out the other day, and I looked up, and there was a girl that looked exactly like Olivia Rodrigo, and she was staring at me intensely. I was like, what? I was singing, but it was a weird moment. Anyway, she's got a new song out. She has a rock and roll song out called Good For You that I really, really liked. It's rocky, like in the Avril Lavigne days. Music. And music's going to coax people out. Oh, my friends are having a show at the Red Dwarf in Houston. Sam Turner and the Cactus Cats on the 24th, which is a Thursday night. They start around 8. The show will probably go till like midnight. Highly recommend, if you're in town, you should go. I'll be there dancing, drinking, celebrating life. Yeah, I don't know. But definitely be cool. And we can exchange smiles. All right, wrapping this one up. I hope everyone has a great night. And so we will continue to watch things. Although, like I said, I may go out tonight. We'll see what happens. But know that I really, 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 really appreciate y'all. And I think 2018 was like the nadir of my life. It's like the worst year I ever had. And you guys have stuck with me through everything. And that, I feel like I'm about to cry. So just know that I love y'all. And I would love better days for all of us. All right? Please have a great weekend. And let's try and take a good mentality and attitude into the summer solstice coming up. And we're almost out of Mercury retrograde. Although Jupiter goes retrograde on the 20th. So, I don't know. We'll do our best because that's what we do. Asteroid Fight Club for life. You guys are great. All right. God bless everyone. And happy 4th of July ahead of time.